This is the Fitness Wisdom Podcast. Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Fitness Wisdom Podcast. Today we have a returning guest, Peter, founder of Mountain Drop. Hello, Peter. Welcome back to the show.
Hello, Andreas. Thank you for inviting me again.
A lot of people believe like that Shilajit is only for men. Can you demystify this question that people have?
Yes, there is one common misconception about it. And it is because Shilajit increase testosterone level in men. And because of this, women are thinking, okay, it's not for us. We will get hair all over our body. We will get be like a man. But it's not the case. The reality it is that Shilajit supports cellular level, cellular energy, iron absorption, and hormone balance. And this hormone balance is in both, either men, either women. Mm-hmm. And another very important thing, women also need testosterone, because if woman does not have testosterone level big enough, high enough, then there is a problem with enthusiasm, with energy, with libido. So, of course, the levels are not as high as in men, but it is a hormone that also women needs it.
So, did you want to say something else? Sorry.
Yes. Then there is also a myth that Shilajit acts like synthetic steroids, anabolic steroids, and this is not the case. It is totally different way of working, and it has to do nothing with steroids. Then there is also a myth that Shilajit can disturb cycles or worsens cramps. And this is not the case, because also traditional Ayurvedic use suggests using Shilajit because it can regulate cycles, reduce fatigue, and support iron levels.
Wow.
And which are, yes, and these things are often very low during these periods.
Mm-hmm. That's
then
amazing.
Is also another, yes. Then there is also another myth, very common, that Shilajit can cause infertility in women. So this is not the case. I can tell you from our experience that quite a lot of women told us that they get pregnant when started using Shilajit, and because of before this they had problems with this. So the truth, it's totally the opposite.
Wow, that's insane.
Yes, and also another thing, another myth, it's that Shilajit is not okay for women because it's too strong, and that women's body it's not so strong as men's body. But Ayurvedic text describes that Shilajit is a harmonizer. That means that it adapts to the body's needs and can be taken both either men or women.
Yeah, wow. So I hear what you're saying, basically, that the key nutrients in Shilajit, basically the composition of what Shilajit is made up of, all of the nutrients that are in there and the minerals are essential for both men and women, because they support the fundamental biological functions on a cellular level, meaning that if you're just a human being overall, you require these specific nutrients in order for your cells to function optimally. And because Shilajit comes from the earth, it's a natural product, meaning it comes in the divine ratios that nature intended. All of the minerals and all of the other nutrients that are in there are coming at the perfect ratio, which actually assists the body to utilize the nutrients even better. So this is why you're saying that it can be both beneficial for men and for women. And as you said, that testosterone is vital for women too. For example, when women have low testosterone, what kind of symptoms can they experience?
So one of the symptoms is that they do not have any, let's say, libido is not high. So there is in life, it's not energetic and fully living life. It is more passive and they do not have energy to do anything. They just want to lay down to do nothing. So you need this hormone to brings you to life.
Yeah, and also like I do know that testosterone is this drive hormone, you know, especially when you think about it in men as well. It is what I call the doing hormone. So when you do things, specifically when you do hard things like ice baths, or if you chop wood, or if you go in the sauna, you feel this feeling like, you know, you are reclaiming your power back, right? And it makes you feel like you want to get after it in life. It gives you almost like this purpose to live, like this desire to live. And I feel like when people have low testosterone, whether that is men or women, it makes you almost like, what is the point of life? You know, I just want to lay down and do nothing, because it's like you have no drive. And I feel like it is this driving hormone. Do you agree?
Yes. And this drive, if you do not have it, life becomes very passive, because you do not want to do anything. You are bored. You do not know why you are living for, and it's a lot of messy things comes around in your head. And the problem is hormonal balance. And when hormonal balance is okay, then also our mind works differently. It's totally.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I just wanted to say that it's totally different story what's going on also in our mind.
Oh yeah, it definitely affects our mental health, because our mind is literally, or the way that our mental state is a byproduct of our physiology. So if our body is healthy, we automatically feel in a better mood. You know, we feel like life is good, and we feel like happy and excited. But if our body is, you know, not doing so great, and our hormones are off, then automatically we are going to be, you know, more sad or depressed or anxious. All of these mental health issues that anybody is facing, whether that is a man or a woman. Maybe you can tell me why the minerals in Shilajit, why are they so important for the human body?
So there is one very interesting thing, that you can get minerals either synthetic or natural way. But the truth is that absorption in human body with natural minerals is totally different than with synthetic one. And in Shilajit, all minerals are from natural form. And it's very interesting that when Shilajit resin goes down from mountains, it absorbs the minerals from rocks. And this is something that is unique. Yes, minerals are in ionic forms, what means that body can utilize these minerals much better than if you take one synthetic form. And people a lot of times, they do not take care where this mineral is coming from. Is it from synthetic, or is it from nature? But our body absorption is totally different. If you take something that is made by Mother Nature, than if you take something that is made in laboratory.
Yes, and it makes sense as well. That so when you say ionic, does that mean that, for example, that the minerals themselves, they contain a charge, and therefore they can enter the cells easier? Sort of like, you know, because I can imagine that the ionic, does that mean that it contains like a charge, and it's almost like a key that allows the minerals into the cells?
Yes. So what I can say, an ionic mineral is a mineral that has been dissolved into its charged particle from ion. Yes, and in this form, these minerals are electrically charged and more easily absorbed by the body, because the digestive system doesn't need to break them down further.
Oh, wow.
They are already in form that body can utilize directly.
Wow.
And the very important thing, what we didn't mention, it is also that Shilajit is rich in fulvic and humic substances. And these natural substances, fulvic acid, humic acid, act as natural carriers. And this fulvic acid binds minerals and holds them in their ionic form.
Wow.
And because of this, Shilajit is kind of mineral ion battery, supplying the body with trace elements in a form that cells can immediately use.
That's amazing.
Yes, and one very important thing it is that Shilajit, because of these substances, improves nutrient absorption. It doesn't just give you the minerals, it gives you the minerals in bioavailable form that your body can utilize them much better. And I can tell you that according to some researches, studies showed that there is 60 to 80% better absorption of other ingredients if you are taking them together with Shilajit. And this is really amazing. And also in old texts in Ayurveda, the combination of Shilajit with other herbs, it enhances the absorption of other herbs also. So it's not just absorption of the minerals inside the Shilajit. But if you take it together with other herbs, also other herbs, the absorption is better. And you can imagine 60-80% better absorption, it's quite huge.
Yeah, it's huge, right? Because we can be taking all the supplements in the world or all the best foods, and if our body is not able to digest or absorb that food, it doesn't matter, right? It's just going out through the other side, especially if you don't have good digestive health. And one cool thing about Shilajit, that it's the fact that it's also like a heavy metal binder, or it binds to basically anything that is not meant to be in the body as well, is able to also help detoxify the body. So now it helps also the gut as well. And I can imagine that it must be also helping the microbiome, since it's such a ancient substance that exists, on the rocks. They're raw, raw. It's very primal, right? It's a very ancestral substance. It's almost, when you think of it, like honey can be in a jar for thousands of years and it can be okay. I can imagine that Shilajit is sort of like the same thing. It sort of has this primal essence to it, which is carrying an energy that is going inside of your body, and it's changing you on a fundamental level. It's sort of reconnecting you back to your primal self as a human being.
Yes, and there is another very important thing, and this is that the area where Shilajit is harvested, the energy on this area is inside the Shilajit, because Shilajit is from this area. What means, if the nature on altitude 3, 5,000, 6,000, 8,000 meters, it's very pure and untouched by humans to destroy it, all this good energy and vibration, it's inside this substance. And this is something that is amazing. That's the reason why people are speaking when they are taking Shilajit, they have much more energy and all these things. Yeah. It's because the body gets the thing that needs to work optimally.
I don't know if you have seen these biophoton multipliers. It's these kind of cameras which can scan food, and they can see how much biophotons is emitted, which is what determines the quality of a food. So how much basically energy, how much photons did they gather from photosynthesis, and then they compare to see, okay, is this actually organic or not? And this is actually how they can determine in organic stores whether they are buying a legit organic product or not. And they use this actually in the food industry to determine the quality of the products. I would love to see a photon multiplier done on different Shilajit brands. It would be amazing to see the photons being emitted, to see the density of the nutrition.
This is something that could really be amazing. What we are doing, we are testing our Shilajit also with people who work with this energy field, and they use pendulum and to measure the energy and all these things. And when our story began, I knew that all the products that have very high energy, pureness, let's say cleanness of energy, it will have huge impact on our body. And the pity with quite a lot of businessmen is that they're not taking care about this thing. They're taking care just buy cheap, sell high, but this is not a story on the long run. But nevertheless, what you said, and what I think it's very important, that good things you can measure, not just in laboratory, but also with other things, and it can show that if the thing has energy or not, because also aura from our body, you can measure, you have some cameras
Yes.
and all these things. So, and this is also a very good idea to do it also with Shilajit, because Mother Nature gives us incredible gifts.
It does.
A lot of times we are not grateful to Mother Nature.
Exactly. So tell me a little bit how, if someone, specifically women, if they take a Shilajit product or one of your power blends, when those minerals get absorbed into the body, and let's say they go into the ovaries or into their reproductive organs, how is this going to affect their hormones when they take a Shilajit, for example?
So the thing it is that when our body has the minerals that it needs, also our hormonal level started working normally. So Shilajit is not something that women will take and, okay, now it will fix my problem. No, Shilajit will not do it. But Shilajit will bring the ingredients into your body, and your body will start working differently because it has the ingredients that it needs to work as it should work. You see, for example, the water in past times, when you get the water from the mountains or something like this, there was minerals inside. Now you are drinking water, it's dead water.
Yes.
There was also one Japanese scientist, Emoto, I think. He measured the crystals with a camera in different waters, and it's really amazing. So, and what is important, whatever we bring to our body, it becomes part of ourself. And if we bring garbage, this will become part of ourself. If we bring good things, these good things will become part of ourself. The same is with our mind. What kind of thought we are having during the day? Are these good, lovely thoughts? Or are they negative thoughts, always worrying about something? So whatever we bring to ourselves, either with our mind, either with the food, it becomes a part of ourselves. And for that reason, I'm very cautious. What do I bring inside, either with my mind or with the food? Because everything becomes a part of you.
This is such a timely thing that you are actually talking about, because today during my training, I always have the best thoughts during exercise, by the way, but I never write them down and I always forget them afterwards. But you just reminded me that I had this idea that every single thought and also emotion and words and actions that we do is frequency. It's a form of frequency, right? And so what we actually feed ourselves, or the people that we are surrounded by, or the news that we are watching, or the music we are listening, is going to program us with frequency on a subconscious level, even if we are aware of it or not. So even if TV is on in the background talking negative news, or music which is sort of like distorted, it can affect us on a subconscious level. And then afterwards we are wondering why we are not feeling like so optimal, or why we are in a bad mood or something like this. This is why, as you said, it's not only the things that you ingest, but it's also the things that you hear and that you also see with your eyes, because you need to start thinking as nutrition, like all of these different senses of your body and being in connection with nature. The reason why I actually wanted to talk to you today really was about your new power blend, Flourish, which is specifically targeted towards women. And why I always love your products is because you always go to nature for the answer, right? You saw that a lot of women these days, especially in this modern world, they are having a lot of hormonal imbalances, fatigue, lack of energy, low libido, low drive in general, and they just feel like they need a boost in life, basically in every area of life. And that is very much tied to our hormones. Of course, there are other factors coming into play here, such as our light environment and our sleep and all of these other things. But there are some key nutrients and herbs that could actually assist our body, right? And specifically targeted towards women today. So I would love to get into the inspiration of why you actually wanted to create this product.
Yes, to be honest, why we created this product, it was because men told us that we gave them such a great product. Why don't we do such a great product also for their wives, for their girlfriends? And I started thinking, but okay, Shilajit is also good for them. Why don't use Shilajit? It's also good, as it is for men, can be also for women.
Yeah.
But then with this sentence, I started thinking, okay, what can we do to target specifically like we do with Prime men? What can we do to target specifically women and their problems and troubles that they are having, either with PMS or this menstrual cycle or whatever? And we started searching, and there was research done at least half a year with a few people about everything, and on the end we came out with a formulation that I'm really very happy about it.
Nice.
Same as Prime, it contains 14 different ingredients. And what I can suggest to go one by one shortly and tell what is the key benefit of these ingredients.
Absolutely. And as with all of your products, the highlighting ingredient or the key ingredient is always Shilajit, right? That is like the number one ingredient in all of your products because it has, as we talked already, like so many incredible benefits for both men and women on a cellular level, on a mitochondrial fundamental level, what it's actually doing to the entire body. And it enhances, as Peter said, the absorption of all these other incredible herbs, which we are going to talk about. So let's dive into it.
Perfect. So I suggest to start with ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, for women, it's very interesting because it cuts cortisol levels by up to 30% within 8 weeks. And when cortisol level is running wild, hello, modern life, that means we are always in a hurry.
Yeah.
It literally steals the building blocks your body needs to make progesterone. No progesterone in women equals brutal PMS, irregular cycles, and that wired but tired feeling that hits you at 2 or 3 p.m. When you fix the cortisol, you fix this cascade that
awesome
brings you. Yes. So this is ashwagandha.
Incredible.
Then another very good herb is shatavari. This herb turns your liver into an estrogen processing powerhouse with its unique shatavarins compounds. And this does not mean just having enough estrogen. It's about clearing the used estrogen that's making you moody, bloated, and exhausted. When your liver can't keep up, these dirty estrogen metabolites pile up and wreak havoc. Shatavari helps clear them out effectively. So that means that you have clean energy to go on.
Can I intersect real quick? So basically, like you're saying, that is the metabolites of estrogen which causes a lot of the issues, not the estrogen itself.
Yes. And it's the used estrogen that it's not clearing from your body that is making problem inside you.
Cool. Nice.
Then is chestberry. This is very interesting for women because of brain hormone. It's like a brain hormone headquarter. It tells your pituitary gland to pump up hormone while dialing with back follicle stimulating hormone. And this hormone is called it is luteinizing hormone. And to do the translation, to keep it simple, there needs to be a very good ratio between progesterone to estrogen level. And this chestberry, it helps to make this ratio between progesterone and estrogen as it should be. So there should be one level and the ratio between those two hormones, and chasteberry, it's here to help.
Yeah, so the balance is very important.
Yes, this is chasteberry. Another herb that it's quite familiar, it's Tribulus terrestris. So, and why is this Tribulus terrestris important for women? It's because it supports healthy libido and sexual wellness while building resilience to daily stress, both physical and emotional. That means that Tribulus terrestris, it's not only for men. There are also quite a lot of research that is very good for women also.
That's amazing. Herbs are incredible. You know, nature has something for everything. You know, like when you look at shamans, for example, they always look to nature for the answer. They use the elements, and there is always the answers in nature. If you think about modern day pharmaceuticals, they are always looking to nature for some compound which is found in some specific herb. Then they isolate it and they patent it, and then they make it into a drug, and then they sell it to you, you know?
Yes, and here is one interesting thing with nature, that these compounds, it's not isolated alone. Yes. There are also some other things. Yeah. And these other things are incredible.
So, the intelligence.
Yes, there is one intelligence behind it. But our human race sometimes thinks that we are like gods, that we know more.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is the case.
Yeah.
Another very interesting herb is ginseng, Korean ginseng. And this is very used for energy, for sustained energy without the crash. Because ginsenoids inside the ginseng, these compounds combat fatigue, and they're very good antioxidant protection, and they also support female sexual health on the way that they are improving circulation and nitric oxide production, NO production.
Very important, yeah. So the blood flow around the body.
Yes, the circulation is smooth. Then another herb, very interesting. People in ancient times, also nowadays, it's using for cleaning the areas of houses, apartments. It is sage. And this sage reduces hot flashes by at least 50%. The rosmarinic acid works on your hypothalamus to stop those sudden temperature spikes up, temperature spikes down. And there is also one very good thing about sage. It is that it also boosts cognitive function and mental clarity during hormonal changes. So when hormonal changes happens in women, sage helps you to keep you calm without these fever flashes also.
Wow. Yeah, I love it for burning in the house, especially, you know, as you said, for like clearing the energy in the house. It's like gives this, I've read another, what do you call it, like a picture before, which had the different things that you burn in the house. And it said that sage is to cleanse the vibe and Palo Santo is to energize the vibe. And then there was some other different herbs, which I don't remember now, but I thought it was quite funny.
Yes, and there's a lot of interesting thing. With some herbs, you can do miracle outside, you can do miracle inside.
Yes.
And Mother Nature is really incredible.
I had one very interesting guest on the podcast. We talked about psychoneuroimmunology, and it's literally the study of how the mind and body is intertwined as one system. And just from the power of thought, like in what they see in the placebo effect, for example, in studies, how powerful impact you can actually have because of the belief that people have. So imagine if you have this belief and then you're also doing something as well, you know, in your life, which can assist you from nature, it can be like so powerful, right? Because nature is then working with you and you are using the power of energy, literally, because of course, sage has this clearing energetic aspect to it, as we mentioned before.
Yes, and this what you mentioned now, it's very interesting. We can do incredible things with our mind, and Mother Nature can help us when we are taking things that gives us some energy, some information, because whatever we are taking, there is information inside. Also our mind, there is information when we have positive thoughts, when we have visualization and all these things. And if we combine it and support it with nature, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love it, the way that you said it.
Another herb that it's very interesting, it's Dong Quai. And this is also for circulation and reproductive organs. And as I said before, the circulation is very important. If circulation it's not smoothly, the nutrients will not go to every part of our body. And Dong Quai also helps it here.
Is Dong Quai also known as Angelica?
Yes, I think it's Angelica sinensis, something like this. And the interesting thing it is that during menopause or irregular cycles, it can help regulate these irregular cycles. And during menopause, it helps balance hormones naturally. So without any artificial synthetic things.
Awesome.
Then there is red clover. And this red clover, it's interesting because of isoflavones that gently bind to estrogen receptors and buffering the effect of fluctuating hormone levels. And this provides natural relief from menopausal symptoms while supporting skin elasticity, bone density, and heart health.
Wow.
So for this reason, Mother Nature is also very incredible.
So it's sort of like a beauty compound at the same time.
Yes. This is a bonus of
amazing.
Then we added inside some minerals and vitamins that are also crucial for the women. And one is magnesium.
Yes.
Why women need magnesium? It's because of making progesterone and estrogen. This is something that women body needs to do.
Yeah.
And because of this, magnesium also helps stable moods. So if the mood is down and all these things, magnesium can help it.
Yes, and actually I noticed on your, sorry for interrupting, I noticed on your product that you put a substantial amount of magnesium. It has something like 75 grams of magnesium in the entire bottle, which is insane. Because actually when you take, some magnesium supplements, they have like non-existent levels of magnesium, especially if you're taking some kind of multivitamin or something. And to get some beneficial effects, this is one product or one supplement which I recommend to all of my clients, because I use it myself as well on a daily basis. Because as you mentioned, yes, it's good also for the reproductive functions, but it's incredible for regulating the nervous system. We need magnesium for lowering the stress in our body, because calcium is basically this mineral which is for muscle contraction, right? And every time when we are exposed to stress, we have a release of calcium into the cell. So it causes cellular contraction. But magnesium is like the opposite of that. It's sort of like a seesaw. If you have too much calcium versus magnesium, you have like this kind of body, which is all like tight up and you're not relaxed. You're all the time in this fight and flight state. And it's an absolutely incredible supplement to take, especially at night, because it helps to, down-regulate or rather regulate the nervous system state and come back to balance. And it's also incredible for muscle health, especially if you exercise a lot. So thank you for putting this in there, especially for the ladies, because it's incredible for lowering their stress levels.
Yes, and as you mentioned, nowadays, when they did researches, a lot of people has a very low level of magnesium in the body.
Yeah.
And this is not okay. They usually have a lot of calcium, but magnesium very, very low. But there should be also, as is a ratio between estrogen and progesterone, there is also a ratio between calcium and magnesium. And for that reason, if you add magnesium, because you have calcium almost everywhere, whatever you eat. A lot of people drinks milk, yogurt, and all these things. But the problem is absorption, and the problem is magnesium.
Yes.
And what we gave inside, it's a magnesium bisglycinate. So
why that one?
This form is very good for absorption. Another form that is very good is also magnesium citrate. This is also very good. But the reason why we choose this glycinate is that magnesium citrate with some people can have side effects like diarrhea if they are taking it too much. So for that reason, we choose this one.
I agree. I've experienced it. You know, this is what you call the magnesium threshold. Like if you take so much magnesium to the point where your body cannot handle it anymore, is like literally your limit, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Another mineral that's very crucial for women, it's zinc. And what we also did, we didn't put just zinc. It's one special formula. It's zinc L-monomethionine. And this formula, it also has superior bioavailability, and it's essential for healthy menstrual cycles, proper ovarian function, and egg development in women.
Isn't it also important, like during conception, for example, when the sperm goes to touch the egg, isn't it responsible for the spark that, you know, that scientists have observed?
Yes. It's also very important for this, because also this egg development and this ovarian function, that's why it's zinc. And another thing for zinc, it's very interesting. It's very good for our thyroid health and collagen synthesis for clear and healthy skin.
Very cool.
So it's again a beauty boost.
It just shows you minerals are so important for your health. Oh my God.
Yes. And then there are 2 vitamins added in the product. One, it is vitamin D3. As I said, a lot of people have deficiency with magnesium and also with vitamin D3.
Oh yeah.
Vitamin D3, if we are on the sun every day between 15 to 30 minutes, all our body, all our skin, then it's okay.
Yeah.
But we are having shirts, trousers, and all these things, and very small area of the body, it's exposed to the sun. And also when there is no sunny days, the body cannot do these vitamin D levels by itself because it has no sun. And for that reason, we also add vitamin D. And why is it crucial for women? Because it plays a vital role in hormone production and balance. But it also regulates mood and reduce PMS symptoms. So a lot of things, if we eat natural food and we live natural way of life, we can get a lot of these things in our food.
Yeah.
But the problem with nowadays life it is that the food is not what it was a few hundred years ago.
Yeah.
And it's not the same. We human beings are thinking, okay, we will use this and this to make more growth. Yes, you can make more growth, but vitamins and minerals inside, the levels are much, much lower than it was a few hundred years ago.
Yes,
and this is a problem.
We are diluting.
The food. Yes, we are eating the food, the body is not getting nutrients that it needs, and we are having a problem.
If we think about like a GMO, like tomato or watermelon, for example, which is huge, think about like an organic one, which is way smaller. It's also more red inside, more juicy, more sweet. It's also a little bit more salty as well, naturally. So that's telling you that the ratio and the concentration of the minerals and the vitamins and everything in there is so much more higher, right? So also the biophotons as well, like the amount of light that it has collected. Whereas, you know, the GMO ones, it's sort of like eating a diluted electrolyte drink, which doesn't really taste like anything, you know?
Yeah. Yes. And a lot of people are thinking that we humans are like gods, bigger than gods, that we know everything. But sometimes we just need to calm down and listen and see what Mother Nature's does bring to us. And this is it.
I love
But
it.
Human ego.
So go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you.
I just wanted to say that sometimes human ego, it's too high.
Yeah. I wanted to say that I lost my train of thought now. I was going to say something. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, so what kind of functions does vitamin D do in the body? Like, how does it actually like help? Does it help with the bone health? What does it actually do within the woman's body?
So it has a vital role in hormone production. So all the hormones that women's body produce, if there is not enough vitamin D inside, the body cannot utilize these hormones efficiently. And that's the reason why vitamin D is so crucial. And also regulating the mood. So if the mood is down and all these things, it can be also because vitamin D level, it's too low.
Yeah,
so
because it regulates our hormones.
Yes, so you don't need some drugs to build you up. You just need essential nutrients that your body needs to work properly.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we added another vitamin. It's vitamin B6. And this vitamin B6, it's very interesting because it's essential for our human body to produce serotonin and dopamine so that you feel good. And if you have low level of vitamin B6, the body cannot utilize and produce enough this serotonin and dopamine, and you are having problems. And how people are dealing with these problems, so that they are always using their phones and whatever to trigger their dopamine level, and this is unhealthy. So you can imagine if you are fasting and then you are starting eating food, your dopamine levels goes up because it's happy for you because you are eating food. So we need this dopamine. But the problem is that people are thinking that we are more smarter and we are going away how to trigger this dopamine level. And then we get used that we cannot eat alone in peace, that we cannot be with friends. Our attention is always wondering, is somebody liked my my post on Facebook, on Instagram? So we cannot be in the present moment.
Yes.
So I wanted to say that these PMS symptoms, like bloating and moodiness, is very related to serotonin and dopamine levels, and vitamin B6 is crucial and essential here.
Wow. That's insane. Have we covered all the ingredients?
Just 2 left.
2 left. Okay. Yeah. I was just going to say like how important it is, like all of these different nutrients and cofactors for the body, right? Because it's clearly having a massive role on our emotional status and our energy levels. And because it's actually impacting us on a physiological level, I think what I want people to get out of our discussion today is that once you actually assist your body, you're able to help your mental health as well. So in order to take care of your mental health the best, take care of your body, and your mind will sort of fix itself out, especially like if you have you deal with your stress levels as well. It's like a game changer.
Yes. Another thing that is very common in our power blends is raw chestnut honey. And this raw chestnut honey, it not only preserves all active ingredients, but it's also very interesting. It has very high and strong antioxidant protection. It supports circulation and veins, and it's rich in minerals and iron also. And the last ingredient inside, it's our game changer, as you said from the beginning, is Shilajit.
Yes.
And this Shilajit's fulvic acid is like having a VIP pass for every nutrient, because this fulvic acid, it wraps each ingredient in a tiny molecular vehicles that your cells actually recognize and absorb.
Wow.
And studies showed that 60 to 80% better absorption when taking these ingredients separately than if you taking them together with Shilajit. So what this means, you are not just hoping, okay, maybe these ingredients will work, but you are guaranteeing that they get where they need to go to make the changes you can actually feel. And this is something what we have in our mind when we develop this formula, to find best possible ingredients that Mother Nature gives us, combine them in one formulation that can cover all biggest problems that women are going on with, to help them to live more fulfilled and happy life.
Yeah, it sounds like an absolutely game-changing product for sure. And it even makes me also excited to like try it as well as a man, because all of the ingredients that you talked about, they just sound so incredible on the human body in general and how it assists cellular functioning and every single process in the body. As you mentioned, it just sounds vital. If you're a human being, it sounds like it's important for you. So I guess some questions that women may have is like, what would be the optimal time to take this kind of a product? Does it interfere with anything else, like if they're taking anything else? And is it suitable for pregnant women, for example, or if they're trying to get pregnant?
So all these ingredients inside are suitable for women in general. If women are taking some medicine for the different reasons that they are having.
Right.
For this reason, like for any supplements, it's very good to have some consultation with your doctor, because you may do something and have double effects. The medicine is doing something, these herbs are doing something. So
enhancing the effect of the drug.
Yes. So usually Shilajit is very safe by itself, and it is recommended, if you are taking any medicine, to do a pause of 2 or 3 hours between this medicine that you are taking and Shilajit. So this is a usual thing. Another thing, if you would like to get pregnant and all these things, these herbs inside in these products are very, very good. But when you are already pregnant, and when you are breastfeeding the child, there is no evidence of these herbs and all these things, so that you can say, okay, it's healthy, it's unhealthy to do it. There is lack of research on this field. So because of this, we usually recommend that usually there is not a problem with the ingredients by itself, but because there is no evidence, any research that will say, okay, these women used this when they were pregnant, where they were breastfeeding. So there is no data about it. And because of this no data, we are very cautious what to say. And that's the reason why we say that.
No worries. Yeah. So basically, when you said medicine earlier, I just thought to myself, it's better if we keep the word medicine to nature and not give them the power, because it's better just to say drugs because, that's what they are. Let's leave the medicine to where the medicine originally came from, which is from nature.
I agree. I totally agree, Andreas.
So I absolutely love this discussion today. It was absolutely awesome. And we definitely had a great vibe going on. And so for everyone listening, we will have a special discount in the description below. So just simply enter the promo code Mobility Fitness at checkout and you'll get a nice discount on all the incredible products Mountain Drop has to offer. So their Shilajit, their power blends like the Prime for men, the Flourish for women. They also have their Genius Power Blend, which we also talked about. I don't remember the episode number right now, but definitely have a listen to that episode. It was really, really useful to explaining how it's actually useful for brain health, mental health, focus, cognition, and energy levels in general. But the main theme here, that in all of their products, they are always going to nature as their guide. And this is why I love to partner, with Mountain Drop, because they are actually going to nature. And I'm a true believer that nature is able to give us incredible things and to actually support our biology in a modern world, which is lacking certain, minerals, nutrients, and is also under more stress. So we definitely need these exogenous support beyond sunlight and getting proper sleep and grounding and all of this. We definitely need to be getting the right nutrients in order to support our biology. Is there anything else you would like to leave the audience with, Peter? Any last words of wisdom?
So what I would like to say, live your life according to feelings that you have in your heart, because this is the way the life is worth living for.
Absolutely. Beautiful. And if you have any other incredible products in the future, I can't wait to do another podcast episode.
Thank you, Andreas. And yes, it will come one product in 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
It will be, yes. It will be Mountain Drop Microbiome Gut Alchemy.
Nice.
It will be the first product in the world without probiotics or prebiotics inside. Totally unique formulation for supporting gut health. And yes, in 2 weeks, it will be revealed.
This is an absolute game changer, by the way, because the gut controls so much in the human body, including our brain health. So yeah, I can't wait to have that discussion with you. It's going to be great.
All the best.
If you guys enjoy the topics and guests I bring on the show, I would really appreciate it if you left me a 5-star review on Spotify and also subscribe to Fitness Wisdom Podcast on YouTube as well, as this helps to spread the knowledge and wisdom with the world. Until next time, this is the Fitness Wisdom Podcast.